Let's see. I think I'm going to start by talking to Kibela. Let's see.
Domin, sacred overlord of the Ark, my protector and friend. How may the vizier of the blood-spun web, your shield, shadow, and blade serve you?
Tell me about yourself.
You wish to discuss this again? The past should remain where it belongs.
Kibela purses her lips. Do you truly feel no pain at all?
You can see for yourself.
Kibela removes a small leather pouch from her belt and opens it to reveal several instruments of torture. What are those?
Tools for tempering the flesh. If a spinner neglects this practice for too long, their body will weaken and their sensitivity to pain might return. If it does, they will feel the overwhelming agony of every wound they have ever endured and go mad with torment before the undying Emperor whispers their name.
Very well. Let us see just how impervious to pain you really are. An assortment of small but sophisticated torturer's tools are laid out before you. I think I'm going to go with one stab the sharp prongs of a steel fork beneath her clavicle.
You have found an interesting use for this tool, yet it still serves its purpose.
Severan is not frightened, so I'm going to go with 2. That is enough.
Do you have other questions?
Thank you for sharing with me.
It is not difficult to speak the truth.
Tell me about the Emperor's Tarot.
Ask, Domin.
Can you give me a reading?
Ask the cards, Domin, and I will listen.
Kibela carefully takes out her Imperial Tarot deck. A black blade flashes before your eyes, and blood drips from her palm onto the cards. She closes her eyes and listens. The shadows around us grow darker. What does the future hold for the Cornus Expanse?
The Maw, the galaxy, the monster inverted, the executioner. Something is coming. It is inevitable. Soon the Expanse will tremble, and you will be the cause. You are not the beginning, but you will be the end. Some will see you as death, others a powerful force, still others as a portent. Or you might simply fade into nothing. I have told you everything I can, Domin, but there may be more to this than I can see. These omens are unsettling, but we cannot alter our fate. All we can do is wait and prepare for the inevitable.
She collects the cards and glances at you uneasily. I am worried for you. I want you to do a reading for yourself.
Let's see. The God Emperor, the Assassin inverted, the Moon inverted, the Preacher.
Kibela stares at you intently. You catch a glimpse of uncertainty in her gaze, but it quickly gives way to cold surety.
I will meet death twice, very soon. The first time, it will not claim anyone, but the second, someone's thread will end, bringing change to many lives. This change may be a blessing or a curse. That is all I see.
A normally impenetrable gaze gives way to one of anxious confusion. I have no questions at this time. Kibela nods slightly. Let us speak about something else. I must take my leave.
May the Undying One shroud your footsteps from the faithless.
This is it. Let's check the map. And we have one final destination. Okay. Let's check the Cornice Expanse. So, the siege. The forces besieging Euphrates II are divided and will remain that way, as long as their commanders are at odds. The Lord Inquisitor wants the rogue trader to take charge of planning the upcoming planetary assault. We are going to do that now. Let's go. Let's make it safe. And let's travel. The duty officer reported an incident in the Shuttle Repair Bay. A security team was dispatched in response to a distress signal, but when they arrived, they discovered that the shuttle repair crew had doubled in number. Somehow, every crew member now had an identical twin, but each assured the enforcers that they were the real one. The enforcers immediately opened fire, killing everyone in the bay. The duty officer awarded the squad a commendation for their vigilance and efficiency. The ship left the hostile Imatium and returned to real space. Here we go. Lord Captain, the United Corps of the Explorators and the militia forces is ready to attack the Heretics, who took over Euphrates II. The commanders recognize the Lord Inquisitor's sanction and agree to cede the right of supreme command to you. They ask that you summon a council of war in order to establish the plan of attack. How should we respond? Summon them to the bridge. We will hold a council. Consider it done, your lordship. I will notify the commanders that you are ready to meet with them. Another one, another space marine. The leader of the Explorator warriors appears on the bridge, and the deck trembles beneath his metal gate. He has acquired a new set of fearsome armor since the two of you last met, and his mechanoidrites are now fitted with more formidable weapons of destruction. Unit Opticon 22, initiating identification official greeting procedure, unlocking the option of strategic data exchange. The Emperor's Angel, who follows in his wake, is clad in armor the color of a tempestuous ocean. You hear his voice, throaty and brimming with untamed boldness and strength. Which one of you scrawls is Severan von Valancius? I am Thorvald Ironhide, and I wish to see the mortal who has been granted the honor of leading my pack into battle. Okay, let me see. Let's go with Opticon 22 first. Opticon 22, how did you go from overseeing logistics to commanding armies? This command promotion hierarchy status update was executed following the death, decommissioning, deconstruction of the ship Teeth of the Wrathgear. The fleet's war conclave was operating aboard that vessel. Unit Opticon 22 received premature rank promotion modernization to Magos Dominus based on his extensive catalogue of recorded combat engagements. May your service benefit from the updated protocols that were bestowed upon you and the new analytical data that was entrusted to your elucidation. May the Omniscia Guide operate this unit in his case, cause, mission, algorithm of service to him. Let's go with one. You are looking at Severan von Balanchus, Thorvald Ironhide. Thorvald takes the measure of you and nods in satisfaction. I know the habits of a warrior when I see one. You know, indolent joke. Good. I give my approval. We will hunt the base-born heretics together. Let us commence this war council. What good is another war council with a cog priest who knows not the joys of battle, who cut off his parts and replaced them with augments to please his all-knowing master? He will propose again a cowardly plan unworthy of warriors, as is the custom of his brethren. Registering our display of impertinence data insufficiency in regard to the military craft eradication methods of the Adeptus Mechanicus, I agree. Are you having another fight, gentlemen? How predictable. A woman in heavy armor walks onto the bridge, cloaked in the air of superiority. You remember seeing her before, in the retinue of Xavier Calcazar, when he barged into your chambers after your Magnae Accessio. Thank you for not starting without me. Acolyte Eshara, dispatched by the Lord Inquisitor to facilitate the operation on Euphrates II. My role on this war council is that of an advisor. A silky whispers weaves words into a kind of unholy pattern in your mind. Minions of a false god, blind in their faith, no unity among them. They will never learn the truth, but you will. I will show you the path, child of the dawn. But in order to walk that path, you must hide our intentions behind a facade of loyalty to the corpse emperor. For now, learn about the false believer's plan and prepare. Now is the time to listen. The time to act will come later, and when it comes, I will tell you. So be it. But let me see that. Corruption has rooted itself deep in your soul. You serve the ruinous powers, and the ruinous powers serve you. I prefer the latter. So be it. Eshara raises an eyebrow and chuckles. My presence here is entirely unaffected by your approval or your objections, Rogue Trader, but I am pleased to know you endorse my appointment to this position. A cackle comes from inside your head. Only you can hear my voice, child. Do not talk to me, just pay attention. You feel the intruding presence recede to the periphery of your mind, to bide its time there. So, shall we begin our war council, or shall we wait for heretics to corrupt this planet completely? Ishara, why are you here? The Lord Inquisitor entrusted me with the task of forging an alliance between the assembled fleet and the forces of the Koenigsegg fleet. Once this task is complete, I am to act as an observer and a special operative. And what are your responsibilities as a special operative? I am afraid the Lord Inquisitor did not give me the authority to elaborate on this matter. There is no surprise in my heart. The Inquisition is, as always, too ashamed of its dark seeds to reveal them to honorable fighters. Thorvald makes a show of spitting on the floor. I don't think I really care about that. Why did Calcazar choose you? I happen to have some experience with large-scale bloodshed, Rogue Trader. That, and I, never fail to deliver results. What troops can you spare to reinforce our army? The militia forces have already been transferred to Opticon 22. All I have left under my command is a tactical unit explicitly instructed to carry out the Lord Inquisitor's special assignments. I see. Now let us move on to discussing how we intend to kill the heretics. I require a full report on the situation at the front. Euphrates 2 is the Forge world. Manufactorums and extractiums take up most of its surface. Upon corrupting them, disrupting their production algorithm, the heretics enhanced their ranks with possessed mechanisms and false, defective, treacherous skitari, whose protocols were disfigured with indoctrinating scrap code. Our forces have secured minor footholds on the surface, but are unable to deliver an effective blow to the headquarters, operations center of the profaners in the machine Cathedral at the art of Manufactorum Sigma S13. According to the available data, it is the current location of the Arch-Heretic termination target, the Dark Apostle, Uralon the Cruel, a Chaos Space Marine from the Word Bearer's Legion, a sorcerer sworn to serve the Dark Gods. We may outnumber the enemy, but ours is a poor warband. All it has is still kills of the Omnissiah and scanty trained serfs from across the Expanse, while our foe is the detestable but nevertheless deadly putrid hearted traitors from the ranks of the World Bearers, and their vessels protect the machine Cathedral from orbit. Why have you still not commenced a planetary assault? There is a conflict, critical error, categorical lack of understanding of the imperatives of this operation within our chain of command. Unit Thorvald Ironhide is in favor of the strategy of mass destruction, which would constitute an unacceptable violation of the right of operation. Every square meter of the manufactorums is sacred of high productivity value. Which is why the Cog Priest is so intent on hindering and sabotaging our assault by refusing us forces and landing Drakars. But Thorvald Ironhide won't fight on the terms of priests. If my battle plan is rejected, the Omnissiah's servants can retake the planet themselves. May they think their lives mean nothing compared to their precious cathedrals, but a wolf knows what his life is worth. Okay, let me see. Okay, maybe let's go with 2. Opticon 22, I must say my curiosity is piqued. The explorators are hiding something on that planet, something you refuse to show to anyone and are now loath to destroy. What is it? The tech priest Vox creaks stubbornly, request denied. The Omnissiah's mysteries, procedures conducted on Euphrates 2 are to remain undisclosed, according to the protocol vow of preservation of the hallowed from the profane. This is why on Fenris we have the priest follow the wires, not the other way around. The priests never think about the battle ahead, only their tenets and taboos. But a wolf must think only of battle and his enemy's death, not about preserving cathedrals or counting the trophies that await him. Opticon 22, what do you propose our plan should be? Our strategic analysis points toward a full-scale offensive as the optimal course of action. The losses among the troops, insignificant personnel, laity, will be numerous, but we will not exceed acceptable parameters. Replenishing such losses will be less arduous than repairing the damage that may otherwise come to the manufacturers. Thorvald, what would you do if you were in command of this operation? I think I know already. I would rain down vengeful skies upon the enemy. I would plough the land of Euphrates too, with shells, shatter their defenses, level the fortified towers, throw their host into disarray, and in that whirlwind of fury, I would lead my glorious pack to pave a path of blood for the cog kills. I've heard your opinions on this. Choose your strategy wisely. It's not every day you get to heed the advice of a seasoned warrior, one chosen by the All-Father himself to bring death to the foes of humanity. You two do not get along too well, do you? Yeah. You read hearts like they are inscribed with runes, Severan. Thorvald lets out a mocking chuckle. It is true, my brothers and I grow tired of this cog priest and his naysaying. For whatever reason, he thinks himself our lord. I concur with this statement, given that the military action, Sacred Purgative Crusade, eradication procedure is taking place on a world devoted to the machine god. Unit Opticon 22 insists on his privileged status in the matter of strategy selection. Okay, I think we can do whatever we want, but let me check. Let's go with Law Imperium. Thank you, Jay. Answer me this, Thorvald. If Opticon 22 were to come to Fenris and start ordering you around, what would you do? The Space Wolf bellows with unpleasant laughter. I would like to see him try. Fine, I hear you. No one will accuse Thorvald Ironhide of disrespecting the masters of the house, where he arrived as a guest. You will hear no more arguing from me, only silence. I will kill the heretics in the manner chosen by the esteemed cog priest. I shall now present to you the plan of our assault on Euphrates II. The first step is obvious. We eliminate the machine cathedral's orbital support. But what planetary assault strategy will you choose following the destruction of the enemy Void Fleet? Okay, let me see. I'm not going to choose 3. I guess 2 it makes the more sense for me. But I don't really care about death. So let's go with 1. Send in all our forces, even if it means sustaining heavy losses. A swift onslaught is key to our victory. But is it? Let's go with one. I'm curious about... Yeah, I'm not sure what will happen, but let's go with one. Send in all our forces, even if it means sustaining heavy losses. A swift onslaught is key to our victory. The space wolves respect a good onslaught. Your Huskels better be loyal enough to charge into the fire without faltering. Complying. Updating the Skittery tactical programs, transferring the least valuable enlightened units to the first wave of offense, estimating a high percentage of losses disposal among the support personnel. The Lord Inquisitor will be delighted at the news that some semblance of order was established in the command. I wish you luck, Rock Trader. The unholy cackle fills your mind again. The travails of mortals are so amusing, wandering in the dark, ignorant of the path open to them, and of their own fate. How pathetic. They are not your equals, for you know your way. It is a path littered with the bodies of believers in the truth, an acceptable sacrifice in the name of your future greatness. Okay, so I guess we are going to fight now. I'm not sure. The Rogue Trader's ship took its place in the center of the attack formation. The right flank was guarded by the sacred combat vessels of the Adeptus Mechanicus, and the left consisted of the combined forces gathered by the Lord Inquisitor, headed by a frigate of the indomitable Space Wolves. The enemy deployed their ships in a wide arc in an attempt to surround this squadron, but the Heretic's plan was not meant to be. Thorvald and Opticon 22 sent their detachment forward, trying up the enemy in combat and presenting the Lord Captain with a chance to deliver a blow to the very heart of the enemy position, where the flagships of these traitors to humanity awaited their final hour.
Enemy contact! All hands, make ready to unleash our fury!
Where is the enemy? Okay. This is the enemy. Okay. You can do something. Okay, I can do something. Yeah, let's go with this, I guess. Let's jump. Let's focused efforts. Warp channeler, please. Okay. What? Okay. Nice. Okay. Not too bad. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, let's do this. Not bad. I think I'm going to... Okay. Let's do this. It's not going to work. Not sure why I can do this, but okay. I'm guessing I'm going to do this, right? Okay. Can do this. Okay. Can do nothing. No, it's not going to work. Okay.
Apart.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay. It's pretty good. Maybe before that I'm going to do this. Right. Let's go with this. Yeah.
No boarding actions. What a shame.
What a shame. Okay, so let me see. Okay, what can I do? Improved RAM. I'm never using it, so... Repair, I don't really care. Restart shield could be useful. When using post ability, there is 20% chance, could be interesting. The flagship now collect, I don't know, I'm going to take this. And restart shields now only inflict only a -2 speed reduction and no firing range penalty, could be useful. I'm going to take this one, I guess. Steady hand, yeah. 50% chance, I like this one. Okay, let's go. Foothold. Sector, Cronus Expanse, Region, Mundus Valancius System, Location, Dagonus, Palace of the Lord General Militant, Material, Extract from the Memoirs, When the Expanse Burnt. Author, Corvan Lazarus, Lord General Militant of the Dagonus Planetary Defense Garrison. A general once said that all wars are fundamentally the same. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. Grox shit. That general didn't witness the events on Euphrates 2. Rogue trader Severan von Valancius was the supreme commander in that battle, a man of iron will, unfaltering, unshakable. I stood in his personal enforcer guard back then, just another cocky kid who thought he was an expert soldier. The Emperor was gracious to me. He gave me a chance to realize just how wrong I was. Most of my comrades didn't get a chance like that. The shuttles would have blocked out the sun if you could have seen it through the smoke of the manufacturing city of Sigma S13. At his heart stood the machine Cathedral, our primary objective. The Lord Captain's orders were to commence a lightning-fast assault. We were flying straight into a hail of artillery fire. For many of us, that was the end. The rest were being thrown around in mid-air, praying that the next shell would miss the shuttle. but the losses were justified. With that surprise attack, we seized the initiative at the start of the battle. In the command center, the Lord Captain ordered his generals to... Okay, let's maybe deliver a tactical report to the officers. The best breakthrough point into Manufactorum Sigma S13 was receiving Dock Mu 514, one of the oldest parts of the city, whose fortifications and defense systems were starting to show their age. Every approach to it was covered in traps, atomic mines, mechanical mayhem callers, skin-rending arch-viruses, but we were ready to advance, taking sector after sector, even if it meant throwing our bodies at whatever the enemy had in store for us. In the command center, the Lord Captain ordered his generals to... Okay, let me see. Let's order to advance while utilizing the surviving planetary populace as human shields. Maybe. Let's go with this. When the Imperium orders you to do your duty and give your life for the cause, you don't ask questions. You comply and pray to the Emperor that you have a las gun and a flak vest on you. Those civilians had neither. Rows of crying, terrified civilians marched ahead of us, sputtering prayers to the Omnissiah. Too many times I heard their sobs, cut off by enemy fire. All I could do was grit my teeth and walk, trying not to look at their mangled bodies, praying to the Emperor for their souls. Better them than me, was all I could think. Pushing through the ruins of sacred workshops, we looked with awe upon machines that up until that point had remained forbidden to the eyes of the laity. Those were palaces of incredible and frightening technology, void ship assembly halls, alchemical atriums, sacred arsenals, generators producing invisible fields, unsettling to the mind, and scriptoriums containing knowledge of horrors best left undiscovered. In one of the chemical chapels, we came upon a shipment of cisterns containing hallucinogenic gas. The tech priest protested that the substance was not designed for warfare, that it was created for higher rituals, but the officers wasted no time, pumping our artillery shells full of that gas. At last, we reached the gates of Dock Mu 514, the threshold of the metal nightmare that was Manufactorum Sigma S13. However, the initial attempts to storm the dock shattered against the enemy's defenses. Magos Dominus Opticon 22 proposed a tech sabotage. He could send small skitari units behind the enemy lines and have them subdue the spirits of the area's defense system. Thorvald, the fierce leader of the Space Wolves, proposed to send infiltrators beyond the walls to kill enemy officers and weaken the dock's defenses. The Lord Captain ordered the vanguard regiments to detail the reasons why the first assault failed. The influence of the ruinous powers had corrupted and twisted Dock Mu 514 beyond recognition. Many potential approaches were blocked by walls of flesh, fused with metal and anomalies that bent reality around them. Hundreds of possessed machines, assembled on Euphrates 2, rose against us. The enemy was expecting us to strike, and we needed to disrupt their defenses before attacking. The Lord Captain ordered the commanding officer who had led the first assault to present himself to him for a special assignment. Let's go with that. That was the last time I saw Captain Sawyer. With a figurative bloodied nose from the first assault, as well as actual blood still fresh on his bandages, the hastily patched up captain limped eagerly toward the command HQ upon receiving the order. There are no eyewitness accounts of what happened to Captain Sawyer, only rumors and speculation. War was raging all around, and someone going missing is never a surprise in wartime. But for the sake of historical accuracy, I am going to cite them here. To give you an idea of the far-fetched tales that can be bred by the minds of worn-out soldiers faced with the unspeakable horrors of the archenemy. There was talk of the valiant captain coming to the command HQ and stating his willingness to repeat the assault, only for the Lord Captain to smile and invite him in. There was talk of someone's strangled screams coming from the command HQ, sounding barely human and so loud they could be heard as far away as the rear guard. There was talk of the captain vanishing without trace and of human viscera found in the command HQ, laid out in strange patterns as though for an unholy divination. There was talk of many other things, which I would rather not recount in writing. The fact, at any rate, is that immediately after the captain's disappearance, we received an order that contained detailed instructions concerning holes in the dock's defenses, the blind spots of turrets, and the positions of enemy patrols and sentries. The information was chillingly accurate, and no one knew where it had come from. However, it was instrumental in the success of the second assault on Dock Mu 514, which was achieved with minimal casualties. It took us many days to break through the metal heart of the manufacturer. In the third week of the assault, the vanguard was halted and swept away by a salvo of plasma microcannons, scorning every cannon of sacred engineering. The heretics had placed the hull of an unfinished void cruiser on treads, several kilometers long. This leviathan of adamantine and plasteel barred our way. Magos Dominus Opticon 22 insisted that we retake the sacred machine, for the vessel had been in the making for many decades, and its destruction would have meant a great tragedy for the Imperium. It came as a surprise to all when the space wolf Thorvald supported the Magos Dominus. After the Lord Captain had reconciled him with the explorator leader, Thorvald had tamed his pride and spoke in favor of the Tech Priest cause of liberating the noble machine. The Lord Captain... Okay, let me see. Sent scouts to assess the fearsome weapon. The sight was both terrifying and mesmerizing. A majestic cathedral that was designed to cut through the void was instead resting on threads of a size that staggered the imagination. Those threads were grinding buildings into dust, and the ship's heavy cannons were incinerating entire tank formations. How could mere mortals hope to defeat a behemoth like that? The Lord Captain... Okay, let me see. I mean, Solomon, what are you doing? Only 65. I like logic. The Lord Captain had an entire void ship dropped upon the cruiser from orbit. Succeeded. The escort frigate Righteous Redemption was taken out of orbit with a simple order to die for the glory of the Imperium. After the crew had evacuated, save for the 1,000 souls who had been condemned to operate the ship's primary systems, the Righteous Redemption commenced a final attack. The calculations were flawless, and the strike followed the trajectory straight to its mark. I will never forget the sight of her hull, set ablaze by the micro-cannon fire, crashing into the manufacturer holes and piercing the body of the Heretic's cruiser. This fiery embrace obliterated both of the ships, leaving behind a colossal crater. Slipping on pools of blood mixed with sacred unguents, we made it to the machine cathedral, a gargantuan hall breathing the flames of 1,000 furnaces, the last bastion of the enemy army. That was where I first faced the word bearers, betrayers of humanity, and unworthy sons of the Emperor. What could we, mere humans, possibly do to match their unholy bestial rage? Because the Lord Captain ordered the entirety of our main forces to begin the operation with a swift assault, the enemy troops were still in disarray, and not all the word bearers squad had had the time to regroup at the machine cathedral. They were scattered around the battlefield and could not retaliate with a unified strike. This gave us a chance to surround and crush their squads, one by one. The Lord Captain commanded us to close ranks and direct all available forces against the word bearers. Even divided and few in number, the word bearers posed a mortal threat, but we had the advantage, and we had no intention of losing it. With booming battle cries, we stormed the traitors' positions in a tight formation, raining fire upon the enemy. It was a daunting attack, but the disciplinary officers drove us forward, cracking their electro whips and shooting those who showed a lack of conviction in the back of their skulls. For every 1,000 shots, the ceramite of their armor deflected a single one hit a vulnerable optical sensor or joint. One by one, the unhallowed giants fell under our onslaught. Our tenacity prevailed over their nigh impervious protection. And that's when it came. Doomscream, an ancient and bloodthirsty hellbrute, a merciless executioner forged from adamantine and ceramite. That single foe was repelling our assaults, one after the other, turning hundreds of soldiers into a bloody pulp. For as long as that abomination lived, we had no hope of reaching the heart of the enemy's citadel. The dire-eyed Thorvald volunteered to track down and destroy the vile spawn, but fate had other things in store for him and his brothers. The Space Wolves pack was to be the first to storm the machine cathedral, and thus Magos Dominus Opticon 22 assembled a cohort of elite Skitari and said that he would locate and eliminate Doomscream. The soldiers were whispering that he was willing to activate the so-called guaranteed annihilation protocol, a terrible and ominous rite that is as lethal to the enemies of the Omnissiah as it is to his faithful servants. Upon arriving at the front lines, the Lord Captain questioned the survivors who had witnessed the ruin that Doomscreen had wrought. Those lucky enough to have escaped with their lives had little to tell us. They remembered a terrible hole hanging in the air and a death machine, impossibly quick for its size, dismembering people and crumpling tanks with its horrific manipulators. This enemy was ancient, devious, and utterly mad. The heretic's mind was clouded by rage and hatred, and his body was bound within a prison of metal and mutated flesh. Upon arriving at the front lines, the Lord Captain Okay. I mean, this is bad. 30% chance. Let's choose one. Gave his blessing to Opticon 22 and his suicide mission. I mean, why not? Maybe I can... Let's take the challenge. No. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Weapon skill. This is too bad. Gave his blessing to Opticon 22 and his suicide mission. Opticon 22 and his cohort, their armor painted with black chrome, marched into the darkness of the manufactorum in silence. Hours later, we heard chilling sounds of combat, and then a flash erupted from the depth of the sacred workshops. The Emperor's angels charged forth and found Doomscreen there, crippled but still alive, and routed the fiend. His bloodied pincer, ripped off by the devastating explosion, was presented to the Lord Captain as a trophy. The body of Opticon 22 was never found. It was disintegrated by the atomic charge he carried into battle. Such was the high price for the grave and humiliating wound that he and his tech comrades inflicted upon the unholy champion of the heretics. We chanted the name of the brave warrior of the code in our prayers. At last, we reached the machine cathedral. We saw a yawning lift shaft left behind a colossal land-gnawing drill that had burrowed for kilometers into the depth of the planet. There, deep below, lay the last hiding place of the heretics' leaders. Hundreds of grenades, accompanied by promises of swift judgment, were hurled into the pit. Such was our righteous anger. The planetary assault was a resounding success. The enemy forces were shattered and broken. A small fraction remained in the machine cathedral, but the rest either had been destroyed or were destined to meet the same inevitable fate soon. The Lord Captain's retinue and the Space Wolves band dwelled into the shaft, heading toward the heart of the machine cathedral. We watched them leave with reverence in our eyes as we were sitting up at a perimeter around the entrance. We knew that the true outcome of the Battle of Euphrates II depended on them, and that our fates were theirs to decide. Okay, well, I think I'm going to choose this team. I need Cassia for perception, so let's go. May the energies of the Immaterium flow into, may the gears resume turning, may the batteries be infused with something. The giant clad in dark crimson armor is in the middle of a sinister litany, his words turning into repulsive ethereal stench and flakes of other-worldly ice. He does not notice your presence. The same cannot be said about Conrad Voidveer, who stands at his side. His completely mutated turquoise eyes flash upon seeing you. He flinches but remains silent, hesitant to interrupt the ritual. Come on, only 15% chance? What are you doing, Idira? Let's go. I want to try. Observe the sinister sorcery at work. Let's try. Of course. Watching this loathsome act of desecration take place before you fills your head with an unnerving sensation. You realize you will forever remember these disturbing, inhuman words the sorcerer is speaking. They have embedded themselves in your memory in place of something important that was there before. Try as you might, you cannot remember what it was. The sorcerer does not turn his head as his voice rolls over the room. I see you, mortal thing. I sense your meek mind. The sorcerer reluctantly turns his burning gaze upon you. So you are the one who was so eager to meet me and your own demise. Rejoice, brother Twilight. Today you become the new rogue trader. Voidvir's deformed features twist into a bloodthirsty smile. Yes, master, I will rectify my mistake and reclaim what was stolen. Examine the machine. The platform beneath the sorcerer's feet is the drilling machine's massive tunneling shield. This mighty mechanism can gnaw through underground rock, bunker bulkheads reinforced with adamantine, or anything else that may lurk in the planet's depth. The corrupted servants of the Deus Mechanicus scuttle around the Heretic, muttering twisted prayers of ignition in attempts to persuade the Omnissiah's majestic beast to awaken and rend the world's flesh. Okay, let's address the sorcerer. Do you have a name, or shall I simply refer to you as the Heretic? You know my name well. I am Uralon the Cruel, breaker of misbelievers, truth speaker, triumphator of faith, dark apostle of the blessed world bearers legion. Kneel and offer a prayer of gratitude, for your death could not bear a worthier name. You must have been preoccupied with something profoundly important if you pay no heed to me obliterating your army. Death for the glory of the true gods is a blessed fate for any believer. That's why, so why would I rob them of it? Every martyr who perishes in their name only empowers their reign. I was tasked with a different mission, to make the Cornus Expanse behold the sheer impotence of its most eminent protector. Once Kalkazar's treasure has been stolen, his secret hoards plundered, and his name shamed, the dogs of the false emperor will see the truth. No one will protect them. No one will heed their pleas. Only by bowing to the masters of the Immaterium will they earn the right to live. And what is this treasure you covet so terribly? I will keep this from you, so that you may perish in the darkness of ignorance. Pathetic. Your master didn't even tell you the reason why he sent you to face your death, and neither will I make this poison cup any easier to drink. Come on. Okay, let me see. I like too, if you are so confident in your victory, then what are these secrets for? Very well, kneel and pledge yourself to the true gods of the war, for great revelations are a reward for the faithful. He gestures at you, imperiously. Thorvald nods at his weapon. I doubt you intend to obey, but I will still advise against it. Voidveer, what the devils are you doing here? Voidveer cocks his head sharply like a bird, and laughs mockingly. I am on a path to greatness, Severan, true power, of the kind you and Theodora could only dream of. The age of daybreak promised to weave me a truly remarkable fate. Fool, you don't know. I like one. You are on a path to your own death, nothing more. You have almost reached the end. An empty threat. I have the upper hand this time, are you sure? In my next prayer to the Dark Gods, I will thank them for letting me destroy another rock trader of the Van Valentius line. If only you knew what powerful weapon awaits us down below. With it, we will make the entire Expanse. Enough, brother Twilight. Your lips will not speak a word more than it is a Helson's place to hear. Your lips will not speak a word more than it is a heathen's place to hear. Ignorance is their cloister. Let them remain trapped there. Come on. No more words. Thorvald, we must stop him. The wolf lets out a chilling hold, and his pack ready their weapons, acknowledging it as an unequivocal order to kill. With a solemn gesture of his hands, Uralon thunders in fury. Let those who blaspheme against the true gods beg forgiveness in vain. Let their lips be sealed. Let their hands be severed. Let their souls be ripped and scourged. To battle, wolves. Do not allow the malefic any respite. Van Valentius, find cover before you. A glorious fight awaits. Take heed with the silver-tongued traitor, for he is old, sly and strong. But by the All-Father, the wolves will spill rivers of his blood today. The horrific display of profane sorcery appears to have filled Thorvald with joy and anticipation, rather than fear. You feel a sinister grin blossom somewhere beyond your reason's edge. The familiar voice intrudes upon your brain. The familiar voice intrudes upon your train of thought again. Blood will be split indeed, but the wire is mistaken as to its source. Allow him to relish that lie born out of ignorance. Allow him to believe that the Dark Apostle will fall by his hand and yours. My hour is drawing near. I will appear again, one last time, when the moment comes to make your mouth speak with the voice of the truth. Say nothing. Borrowed thoughts clear out of your mind. You know the things they spoke of are true. They will be back one last time at the crossroads of fate, where you will have to make the choice that decides everything. So, ready to earn some heretic? Have you encountered Uralon before? No, or else his head wouldn't still be attached to his neck, but my pack has heard plenty about his strength and ignominious misdoings. One can see the evidence of his malefactions all across the Cornus Expanse, like bear tracks upon flesh snow. We stalked him and looked for a chance to clamp our jaws around his throat, but the craven knows well how to hide behind the backs of his heretical lackeys. What manner of witchcraft was he attempting back there? He wished to wake the tunneling behemoth. If you hunger for my thoughts, Uralon is searching for something down below, in the manufacturer's deepest holes. My warriors destroyed the energy fount and silenced the drill, but the detestable Malefic still found a way to revive it with his heinous magics. What is Uralon after? What is he trying to unearth? Do not ask, for I know not myself. Calcazar treats his allies like a Venerisian mushroom farmer treats his produce. He keeps them in the dark and feeds them shit. He didn't see fit to enlighten us about the secrets of Euphrates too, but 'tis no matter. Whatever it is, we mustn't let the loathsome Malefic claim it. I will deal with him. You are a brave one, and not easily deterred. Good. Then find a way to reach the tunneling platform, where we give the Mengi sorcerer something to worry about. Thorvald exchanges glances with his warriors, and you could swear they all smile in anticipation inside their helmets. Halbrand, you stick to the original plan. Take True Brothers and go after Doomscreen. Our scouts report that he took refuge here, and this depth, after being defeated in battle on the approach to the Machine Cathedral. I want to take the unholy tin can that holds his treacherous brain back to Fenris. Good hunting. We won't fail you. The eager space marine lets out a hungering howl. Proudly tread the hunter's grim, in chase of a beast of steel and blood, fangs bared sharp in thirst of prey. Let glory cloak their mighty gate. Whom did you send your brothers after? Our mortal foe lurks within this den of heresy, a hell-brute by the name of Doomscreen, an ancient and vicious traitor. He barred our advance when we were approaching the Machine Cathedral, and felled hundreds of brave champions. A terrible wound he took, but the beast still escaped our grasp. This time we cornered him and ended his vile existence. Thorvald's expression darkens. My heart had little respect for Opticon 22, but he fought Doomscreen with honor and fell with courage. A worthy fighter he was. His killer must pay the bloody toll. How do I get to Uralon? That's for you to sniff out, Severan. Perhaps there is a way around. We will give you enough time to look. I don't want to say for the Emperor, but I am acting, so for the Emperor, watch yourselves out there. Heidu Russ, Severan. Fenris, Yolda. Okay, and the door is closed. What is it? Baleful scars. The Lord Captain and his retainers suffered heavy injuries over the course of the planetary assault and in the fight with the Hellbrute Doomscreen. Yet the battle rages on, and these warriors have no time for healing or rest. Okay, but what? Come on. Okay. Come on, I don't like that. Okay, let's see where we are. Lift control cogitator. The screen displays the elevator shutdown diagram. There are two devices that prevent the machine from functioning. Okay, to the lift. The sounds of fierce fighting reach your ears. The lockers are full of work overalls, robes and tools that are covered in seals and emit the strong scent of sacred unguents. Okay. Let's see. The 16 universal laws, the warnings, a tome containing warnings of the Omnissiah. This set of unshakable tenets of the Adeptus Mechanicus is hidden from the eyes of the layman with a special binary cipher. Only an anointed tech priest can divine the sacred knowledge from this folio. Oh.
Trading is just like art. It takes skill and talent.
Okay, what is it?
The world will bow.
Data. Can go there, can go there, can go there.
I'm
Connor.
still new to the art of exploring.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I can go over there. Let's continue. Okay. Friend or foes? Corrupted. Yeah, foes, I guess. Let's say hi. Let me check. There is a pair of stairs over there, but okay. I'm guessing I'm going there.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay. The crowd of heretics fall to their knees and hold out their hands to you, pleading for mercy. Their leader, a heretic with worm-like tentacles, staring about in one of his eye sockets, howls plaintively out of his box. Severan von Ballantius, conqueror of steel and smiter of true flesh, who initiate the capitulation protocol. Nowhere under this chrome firmament and leaden haze is there a cogitational array capable of designing a productive method of opposing you. Your indestructible legions have annihilated all who dared to stand in their way. No matter what we threw at you, it all turned to dust, which your servants then trampled into oil and soot. Our survivors are few. Mercy, we beg for mercy. Okay? Why the silence? Go on, keep praising me. If I like it, I shall spare you. The heretic tentacles recoil, and his voice holds again as he pleads. Even a mighty titan could not withstand your wrath, and would turn into a lake of boiling metal. More! Your wisdom is inscrutable at the warp's depth and boundless at the arcane technologies of ages past. Keep going! You think you can hear cogs creak inside the heretic's skull as he tries to squeeze out some more words of praise. You are inevitability. Inevitability. You are doom. You are the scourge of unbelievers. What am I going to do? I'm not sure. Execute the heretics. Inevitability is indeed the word. This is your reward. That was an easy fight, I could say. Elite power sword. Most warriors prefer sword. Okay, this is nothing crazy.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Baleful scar. The Lord Captain and his return suffered injuries. No, we can't rest. I don't think I can do much. Come on. What is... This is crazy. I'm going to try it, but I'm going to lose it.
Oh, come on!
Okay. For each stack of this effect, this creature suffers plus 10% more shock damage. Okay, but this is okay. The floor is covered with foul symbols and covered in red. It seems that blood was purposely drawn out of them, prolonging the suffering of the unfortunate. Okay, this is...
Let's seize the opportunity.
Main sanctum, okay. Wait. Wait.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Okay, this is a trap. I'm not going there now. Let's go there first.
When that many-armed monster looked at me, I saw something. An immense black shadow floating just beyond its gaze. There were no colors there at all. None.
And I heard nothing. A great big nothing. But don't worry. Whatever it is, it's far away. Right?
Okay, can you do something?
Oh, the irony.
The remains of a ritual performed on a disassembled demon engine.
Intriguing.
The irony indeed. The cues, okay.
A job for me.
Okay, so let's see where we can go. I guess we can go over there.
I tread a path and your
Oh. Okay. Pyromancer sanctum. For each stack of this effect, this creature suffers plus 10% more shock damage. Suppress pain. Restore 20% of maximum wounds at the start of each creature's turn. The Defiler consumes power from nearby plasma battery. It gains plus 15% armor, plus 50 armor, plus 50% armor, plus 15% armor penetration, plus 10 deflection, and plus 5 to all characteristics for each power plasma battery. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I can do. Okay, and this guy is going first. Come on. Question maybe. Severan. Okay. Birdie. Let's put the body over there. Gee. Abelard. Solomon. And the dog is here. Let's see what we can do. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe let's do first the front line over there.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay. What do I have? Confusing, okay. Let's go with voice of command. Okay, okay, let me see. Let's do this.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's do this. Severan. Time to do something crazy. Okay, combat locus stratagem. Let's double the bonuses.
If I may.
Okay. Do that. Okay, willpower.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay. And now let's do this.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, Severan. Demonopathy.
One step closer. Purpose guides me.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, I think I need to do this. I need to do this.
Ruin beckons.
Okay.
I need no guidance.
Okay. Let me try something. Yeah, I don't really care about this, I think.
Behold as I slay them in my
This is
devotion.
not bad. Can I do something? I mean, okay. For the next turn, I think I'm going to continue, but
Amidst the carnage, I find
Okay.
purpose.
so I should be able to do this. I should have done this earlier, but well,
Behold the might of the war.
okay. Yes, let's do this.
Purpose guides me.
Beware foul sorcery!
Okay. I think this is it.
Step aside. The
Let's see what you
navigator
can do.
is coming.
Yes, sir. Let's go with the needless. Okay, this is not bad. Okay. Should have done this earlier, but
Isn't this a job for the Sir?
okay. And now, okay. Let's go with the back line, I guess. This is the
Me?
back line,
If you insist, Lord Captain.
and this is the dodge.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
What are you going to do?
Help me, Lord Captain!
That's okay.
Too
Come on. Okay, Severan. Okay, can I do this? Okay, let me check. This is melee attack. He's not burning, right? Okay.
One step closer.
Okay.
Purpose guides me.
Blasphemous powers!
I need no guidance.
Okay, let's continue.
I will try.
gazed upon worse.
By the light of holy terror!
Okay. Let's continue, I guess.
Blasphemous powers!
Okay, let me check. If the target of the execution next successful attack is suffering from any damage effect over time, for each effect it must take the relevant resistance test. Okay. The target immediately suffers 3 instances of damage. This is good, right? Damage is dealt after all other effects from the... Okay, this is not bad. Okay, so... I think I'm going to go with 1 again.
Energies of the warp.
Okay. So, let's do this. Oof. Let's do this.
Ruin beckons.
And I think I'm going to do this.
Destiny reshaped. Into the flesh, shatter the
I have
spirit.
gazed upon worse.
I will delight my masters with your divine
That's crazy. Okay. Come on, that's too much.
Purpose guides me.
Okay, let me see what I can do if I'm here. If I go there, can I go here? That's okay. So I guess I'm only going there.
Ravage and conquer.
Okay.
One step closer.
Let me see. Yeah, I should do this.
The Imperial's gaze.
Nice one. Okay. Let me see, can I do this? I can.
Behold the might of the war.
Come on. Okay, I have enough points still, so we'll go with this.
Purpose guides me. I will triumph. Death shall reign.
Nice one. Okay, and you, I can't target you. Can you do this? Yeah, too far. I guess this is it. Okay. Could be already done, but I didn't play very well. That's okay.
The guilty will fall.
Okay. Can you shoot at him? You can't, right? So I'm not sure. Still can do this, but no, it's not. Okay. Let's go with dash, I guess.
The order is clear.
Nope. Can I shoot at you? Yeah, I can.
Moving into position.
Come on. Take that.
Give us a target.
Okay. So some injuries, I guess. Okay.
My aspirations transcend humanity. You owe me.
Just in time.
Let's help the
Consider
lady.
yourself spared.
I owe you a debt.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Let's see what I can do.
Fate beckons me. You owe me.
Careful now.
Nothing. No. Cassia. Yeah, let's take care of Cassia. This is Can you remove? Okay, let's see if I can do something about that. Okay, can do this. We do this. Let's remove trauma.
Survive and serve.
I'm grateful.
Okay. Let me see if I do something.
There's a fervor in my soul.
I don't really care about about ballistic skill, but strength. Come on. That's okay. I like this one. Okay. Let's continue.
Embrace true power.
Okay. Sniper rifle. I'm not going to use this, right? Trapper's Furs. Each time the wearer deals damage to an enemy with a range attack from a range of 5 cells or further, the wearer becomes the highest priority target for this enemy until the wearer's next turn. Okay. I'm not going to use that. Let me check. You are going to take this. And Solomon. Pislin. $20. Okay, let's go with Pislin again. And the modified crack, I think. Yeah, this is what I had, I think. Yeah.
Powers unseen and
We should
cover
deal
my
with this.
path.
Okay. Okay, let me check. Sanctified Stalker Chamber. Okay. So this is a new avenue, new room.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure I can do something about the warp.
The world will bow.
Corrupted cogitator, let's see. The cogitator appears to be in standby mode. The screen and sensors emit a dull glow, in no way reacting to your approach. Come on, 15, that's crazy. Examine the cogitator. Good. You know enough to determine exactly what happened to the machine. Glitchy projectors, otherworldly sounds from inside the case, an oppressive atmosphere in the room. Everything points toward a scrap code infection, one of the stranger and more frightening creations of the tech priests who devote themselves to the ruinous powers. Perhaps if you can extract the data crypts containing the scrap code, you'll be able to study it later in a controlled environment. Wake the cogitator. Check for the presence of data crypts. Examine all the slots and sockets on the cogitator case, but to no avail. All that you manage to find is a single data stick hidden behind a protective panel. Extract the data stick. You touch the data stick and realize you cannot pull it out or pry your fingers away from its surface. It is as if your hand is being held in place by a powerful magnetic force. You tense every muscle in your body, plant one leg against the cogitator case and pull. At last, the unknown force begins to give way and eventually lets go. You come close to falling flat on your back, but the data stick is clenched in your hand, intact. A small device that grants access to a cogitator's additional results. Okay. Use the logic key. You insert the data stick into one of the available slots. The machine reacts with purrs and clicks. A few moments later, both data sticks are ejected and land on the control panel. Wake the cogitator. Okay, data stick of valuable information. Okay, wake the cogitator. You try pressing keys and spinning a couple of wheels. In response, a few lumens light up on the control panel. A low guttural growl reverberates through the machine, and a small auxiliary screen lights up, presenting you with information. Examine the log. You skim the report on the auxiliary screen. It seems the cogitator has been completely purged of data. If there is anything of value left in this machine, it will be on the external drives. Okay, I guess I'm going to break the cogitator. Break the cogitator. You smash the control panel with the first blow and the cogitator screens with the second. No one will be able to use the machine, whether for good or ill.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay. Light bringing brazier holes. Am I supposed to check this? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to wait.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Demolition, clear passage with explosives.
Predictable.
Okay, let me see where we are. Great librarian glasses. The war gains plus 20 to all law skills.
Intriguing.
Trap or treasure?
Perfection.
Good. What?
My warp sight reveals something.
Ruinous favor prevails.
The whispers told me a secret.
Triumphant, as always.
Okay, let me see where we are.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Auxiliary generator chamber, okay? Take use, J.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Would you look at that?
Predictable.
Come on. What is it? To the main generator sanctum. Maybe not now, right?
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Okay, let's back up.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
The screen displays a message about the first elevator block being removed. Okay. J.
And done.
What is it? Okay. Okay, that's okay. I understand where we are.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay, so let me check this place. Don't go there. I don't know if you can remove this. Maybe let's go with
Time
Severan?
to leave my mark upon the galaxy.
Okay. Of course. Oh, come on.
We share a bond, but I will triumph.
Of course. Of course. Yeah, remove the demon protection. Oh, it was an ambush shot. Okay. That's okay. Who's next? Pinkoro. You know what? Yeah, she's not going to be able to do anything, so... Okay. Okay, maybe if I go there,
I
let's see
have
what's
read
going to happen.
tomes of military tactics.
Can target you. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat tactics areas. For one round, all allies within the range of 12 cells gain the ability to move to that area. This movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity and does not spend MP. This is really good. So, okay. Okay. So. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Where is... And what? Okay. No penetration. I don't want this. Oh, dodge reduction. Okay. I'm going to let me check. Okay. I don't like this. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. Okay, let me check. This is devastating. I need this. Abelard, I guess.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay, let's play with Abelard. Let's go with the Inquisitor Decree. Let's go with the Hair of Authority.
If I may.
Let's go with the Combat Locus
Isn't this
Stratagem.
a job for the serfs?
Okay. Okay. You want to play like this? I understand.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay, let's go. Nice. Okay. Now we do this, I think.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay. So. Yes, reckless strike. Do your best, Abelard.
Grey hair? What? You were starting.
Nice one. Okay. difficult. Okay. Let's go with Grace for Impact, I guess.
At your beck and call.
Get out
Indeed.
of me. Nope. Okay. Not really.
Victory is imminent.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that, but that's okay. Go with this.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Okay. Like this. No. Okay. Let me check. Check Hydra willpower, it could be crazy good, right? Or no, but let's do this. You dead.
If I may, Emperor, deliver us!
Nice one. Okay. So now I have this. I can grant finest hour on him. So this is what I'm going to do. Willpower on you.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Okay, Severan. So, you think about that. Go with this
I
first.
need no guidance. One step closer. Purpose guides me. I will triumph.
Okay.
Through
this
chaos, I stride. The ruin beckons.
Okay. So next one. Next one, I'm going to this, Blood Oath.
Purpose guides me.
And I'm going to keep doing this.
I need no guidance.
Let's go.
Purpose got what a satisfying demise.
Okay, let's continue. Let's, I don't know. How many do I have? I have 2. So 1, 2, it's not going to cut it, for now at least. So let's go with this first.
I will triumph. The powers converge.
Go with this.
Purpose guides me. One step.
Good. Okay. So now I have 3. 1, 2. I mean, I think I might be able to do it. Might be able to do it. I might. I think first I'm going to do this.
Ruin beckons.
Okay.
Descend upon the weak.
Okay. I go with this one.
The Empyrean's gaze.
Minus 1. Okay, I have 5 now. So 5, it's good.
Purpose
1
guides me.
2.
I need no guidance.
3. Okay. Now you die.
There is no mercy found in my heart. Fate beckons me.
Well. Good. Okay. This item grants its owner plus 25 bonus to tech use. This is for Pascal, I guess. If the owner has medium heavy armor equipped at the start of their first turn in combat, they gain plus 7 armor.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Okay, so now we are going to explore this part of the map. Let me see. Okay, this is over there, okay. Let's see what we can find.
Intriguing.
Enslaved Psyker, can we speak with you? I am coming, Omnisayer. Deliver the machines from the faithless. Same. Okay, Medicate.
Perfection.
The injectors are filled with powerful sedatives, a sensible precaution that keeps the captives under the complete control of their tormentors. Low warp, come on. Okay, so I have something. We have something we can use, right? We just got it, so okay. Let's try with this. How much? 75. I could do something else. Okay. This Grimoire increase the chance of triggering psychic phenomena by 15%. All warp damage dealt by its wielder is increased by 20. And what I'm doing over there, the wearer's first psychic power used in a round is calculated as if Psi rating were increased by 3 and always triggers Psi phenomena. Okay. Phenomena, alright. Phenomena. Okay, so okay. So I think I'm going to choose something else. Just need to find it now. This is the data loom, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's go with this. So, 85.
The whispers told me how.
The air around the caged people is almost ringing with sorcerous energy. Before you are psychers, with powers even at rest, create disturbances in the warp.
Embrace true power.
I think I'm going to continue this way for now.
Hey,
Okay, let's
what's that?
let's disarm.
Over. Aha! Found it.
You did. too late. Almost too late. The warp.
The premonition runs true.
Seize the opportunity.
Come on. That's crazy. Okay, okay. Come on. Enough. The screen displays a message about the second elevator block being removed. Okay, and this is okay. Let's try this. Jay, if you don't
One
mind.
and it's done.
Okay. There is something else over there, maybe over here. And okay. To the main generator sanctum, to the main generator sanctum, okay?
Powers unseen, uncover my path.
The prayer halls. Okay, I think I'm going to go this way first. Let's go. Machine Cathedral.
The whispers told me a secret.
The warp. Okay.
The whispers told me how.
85. Okay. Should be okay, right?
That wasn't so difficult.
Stop. There.
Let's see. What do you have?
A job for me.
Okay, nothing too crazy.
Do you see that?
Over.
The cogitator screen flickers as if the system is suffering a power failure. You reach out and touch the control panel, but quickly jerk your hand back. The device is coated in some sticky substance. Come on, only 45. Low warp. Examine the cogitator. You know enough to determine exactly what happened to the machine. Glitchy projectors, otherworldly sounds from inside the case, an oppressive atmosphere in the room. Everything points toward a scrap code infection, one of the stranger and more frightening creations of the tech priests who devote themselves to the ruinous powers. Perhaps if you can extract the data crypts containing the scrap code, you will be able to study it later in a controlled environment. Okay. Check for the presence of data crypts. The data crypt slots are occupied. 2 of them appear to be melted beyond repair, but you might extract the third one without incurring data loss if you successfully deactivate the logical network of the machine itself. Okay, Jay, please find a way to deactivate the cogitator's logical network. You spend a lot of time trying to establish a connection between the countless switches and reels on the control panel and the twisted symbols floating on the glitchy screen. At last you manage to complete the logical network, tame the rampaging system, and force it to disengage the data crypt. At the same moment, the cogitator releases a data stick previously hidden beneath a protective panel, and the device drops to the floor right in front of you. It looks like a logic key used to access additional cogitator reserves. It may fit other systems in this part of the planet. Okay. A storage device containing the remains of the scrap code from Kiavagama. Okay, interesting. Examine the log. Not only do you fail to examine the log, even accessing it is quite an ordeal. Any data projected to the blinking screen blurs and fades like images on melting film. See what the device is coated with. Coagitator's case is covered with scratched symbols and signs thickly smeared in a pungent, oily mass. You spot tiny bubbles emerging from the gleaming metal. It is almost as if the malodorous slime is seeping from these scratches, like sweat oozes from pores on human skin. Walk away from the cogitator. Okay. I don't know if I can pass without being hurt. Doesn't look like it, so let's go. Okay, and let's say hello.
Your struggles are in vain.
Okay, Cassien. Volatile. Why are they volatile? Inject the flesh. Volatile, self-destruct. When suffering damage, this creature activates self-destruct, exploding on its next turn. Killing a creature in the process of self-destruction will also cause an explosion. The explosion has a 4-cell radius and is from 24 to 39 impact damage, with 10% armor penetration. Okay. I don't know. Okay, let's see. So first is Severan. Then Cassien. Idira. You can stay there. Birdie, you stay over there. Abelard. Abelard, you can go there, I guess. Solomon. Go here. And Jay. Jay in the back. Okay, so one. Let's see, we are going over there. So this is the front line. Let's play with you know who. Let's go with the Inquisitor Decree. Authority.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Combat Local Stratagem. Okay. Stronghold Stratagem. Okay. Reveal in the light.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's see, I could do this, I guess.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, maybe another one.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Good.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
So, I don't think I need to do anything. He's going to die. I need to test it. I'm not going to do anything. Let's see.
I will triumph.
Okay. Power. This one too. Okay. Now this one. Okay, this is 0. This is 1. Reckless.
One step closer.
Yep.
Ruin beckons. Death shall reign.
Remember. Remember. Okay. This is okay. I can do lots. I think I'm going to go there.
Amidst the carnage, I find purpose.
Okay. Let's go with this. And straight with this, I think.
Destiny reshaped. What a satisfying demise.
Yep. Okay. So how much do I have? Okay, I think I can't read it, so this is great. Okay, 4. So I think I'm going to do this. And then this is 0, right? Yeah. Let's go with this one then.
Sow the seeds of discord.
And let's
I
jump.
need the powers converge.
Come on. This is too easy. Okay, let me check. I have enough.
Purpose guides me.
I guess I can do this.
Through chaos, I stride.
Oh, not enough. Okay. But I'm going to continue with that.
One step death shall reign. I will triumph.
Okay.
I need no guidance.
Hello. Okay, 1 AP. I think I'm going back, right? How many? Let me check. How many do I have? 2. 2 and 1 is still alive, so
I will try. What a satisfying demise.
okay. Let's go back.
Behold the might of the war.
Okay. And well. What's okay. I get it. Let me see. You can do this.
Ravage and conquer.
Okay. No, I can't. Okay. So maybe I'm going to do this first.
Death shall reign.
Okay. Can target you. How many do I have? 2. So 2 it's enough. 1 is wasted, but it's okay, right? Let me check again. I can target you, so
closer.
no waste at all. What do you mean not enough movement? Come on. Go with this.
Ruin beckons. Ultimate tribute.
That's something.
I will delight my masters with your demise. What a satisfying demise.
Okay. People are dying. Do I need to do this? No, I don't. So I'm going to do this.
I will triumph.
Okay. Bad calculation, I guess, from my part. Okay. Why? I thought I would be able to attack, but I guess I can't. It's on me.
Purpose guides me. One step closer.
Yep. So, Lady Casa. What can we do? Not much. Okay.
I need no guidance. A blood-summoned tribute.
Stop, please.
What is this?
Do not leave me now.
Okay. Well, Severan, can you target someone else? Okay, you can. Let's go with this.
Ruin beckons. I will try.
Holy terror!
Indeed, that's some damage. Oh, I guess I'm going to stay here, right? I mean, I won't be able to do anything. I think I'm going to go down. That's okay.
One step closer.
Can't do much. Can't do much.
My ears are ringing.
Ajira.
What is this foreboding?
Okay, let's see what you can do. How many are there?
Damn! What was the command again? Oh, right.
Okay, you can do this?
Quiet whispers.
It's my turn, and I'm gonna control it myself.
Okay. Well, let's continue.
The world will bow.
And done.
The wearer gains plus 25 demolition and 25 take use. Okay. What do you have? Solomon. Nah. Keep this. Okay. Low Imperium.
My pleasure.
The machine is functional but heavily altered. You see redundant parts and crudely welded modules. Sticking oil oozes from the cracks, and the dashboard is covered with symbols of chaos. There is no doubt that all these manipulations were intended to change the purpose of the device.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Okay. Servo key to auxiliary generator chamber. Okay. Is that come? Okay. I guess I can go there because
Embrace true power.
it's a small room. Okay.
Hey,
Okay,
what's
this
that?
is the door. So. Okay, this is a trap, right? Okay.
I tread a path unexplored.
Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, where? I'm lost. So yeah, let's go back.
Intriguing.
Demolition.
Triumphant, as always.
Athletics.
Compared to naval service, that
The
was
dirty-
barely a challenge.
Disheveled woman pays you no heed, lowering her head and looking at the ground with genuine interest at something that either does not exist or is invisible to your eyes. Even at this distance, you can detect the distinct smell of ozone, too fresh for this stuffy room, reeking of soot and industrial lubricant. The woman raises a maimed hand and absent-mindedly runs its 2 remaining fingers through her mated hair. No heretic, okay. Attack. I shall rid you of your agonizing existence. With an unnatural roar, the Psyker raises up. Her features are drooping, melting like candle wax. Her swollen lips part, revealing sharp teeth, and bright orange pupils expand to fill her eyes completely. The Psyker slumps to the ground, and the smell of ozone gives way to a distinguished sulfurous stench.
Pathetic.
The whispers told me how.
Okay. Severan is ballistic skill -1. Okay. But weapon skill and agility are really good, so I take it. Let's continue.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Let's go with demolition.
Predictable.
Must be my smuggler's instincts.
Okay.
Ruinous favor prevails.
Let's see what we can do in terms of level. Let's see. So we are going to start with Cassia. We have chosen last time degraded defense with be vigilant, and this time we are going to choose personal zone. Allies, including the Grand Strategist, in the same combat tactics area with the Grand Strategist gain +5 perception and agility. Okay. And I don't know. Should take awareness, right? A lower, let me see. Lower Outsider, so let's go with awareness at this point. Solomon. We have chosen last time adamantine alloys with integrity. Okay. This time we are going to choose battle mode terror. Whenever the Cyber Mastiff hits the apprehended enemy or an enemy adjacent to the protected ally, it gains +1 to its key characteristics, last until the end of combat. Okay? And we are going to choose, I guess coercion, it's done. I guess awareness, right? Let's go with awareness. Next one, Idira. We have chosen last time Malign, Influence and Edge of Dawn. And this time we are going to choose let me see. Not sure. Brother in Arms. Each ally within 3 cell radius around the familiar has their resolve increased by 2. And let's go with lower pitstone. Let's go with Medicae. Severan. We have chosen last time peak condition with Sons of Heroes. Let's see what we can choose. Let's go with Deterioration. Whenever an effect applied by the Psyker increases the damage suffered by a target, this effect is increased by half. For example, a 20% increase becomes a 30% increase. Not bad. And I think I'm going to choose awareness too. G. We have chosen Eager Subordinates with Steady last time, and we are going to choose what? support the advance at the beginning of the Master Tactician's turn. If their momentum is higher than 125, the first burst attack or area attack used by the Master Tactician this turn costs -1 less action point. Okay, not bad. And so it was support the advance. And let me check. Yeah, you are my Lord Xenos, so let's go with Lord Xenos. And finally, Abelard. We have chosen last time pick condition with contempt. And this time we are going to choose distract. Any of the arch militants' burst attacks and melee area attacks reduce the dodge of all the enemies hit by -8% until the end of combat. Does not stack. Okay. And we are going to choose Medicaid 2. Okay, this is it. We are done. Let's continue. Okay, take use.
One and it's done.
Powers
Let us see what I
unseen
found.
uncover my path.
G.
And done.
Am I going to get hit if I go there? Maybe, right? Let's see, Severan.
There is a fervor in my soul. Let's seize the opportunity.
Come on. Okay, what is it? I really don't like this. What's going to happen if I do this?
Would you look at that?
Okay. You go there.
Embrace true
Everyone.
power.
And Severan.
My ascension has only just begun. Triumphant as always.
Okay, so. Okay, no risk to. Oh no, okay. There is no hit at all.